Now, this genius is also calling out Bernie Sanders after he said these protests were counterproductive.
But they're putting themselves in harm's way.
They are counterproductive. Again, like I've been saying the whole time. If someone's burning down a fucking car, if someone's throwing fireworks at squad cars, throwing bricks and shit, how does that help the cause? Once more, I'll ask. How would looking at someone do this, to me, make me want to support the cause more? Because I don't want to throw bricks at niggas. I don't want to throw fireworks at fucking squad cars. I don't want to turn a fucking car into a bonfire. So how are you going to get me to support this shit? Because that's what it overall is. Obviously, within this, like, they don't want people to be deported and shits like that, and then we talked about it earlier, like, I don't want to see people's families separated either. But if we're going by laws, this is the law. And that is unfortunate, but these are the fucking laws. So we're going to have to go by that, John. So on that factor, if you're trying to protest against this, how are you going to convince me to swap over to y'all side and support y'all? How? Because, again, this shit is not going to make me do it. Stamped. Again, Shadowheads and AFM, it's always love. But this shit right here, not the way to solve the problem. Double stamped. Nah, so we got a 2-for-1 special today. I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all saw title and thumbnail. So I haven't seen recently, there's been some Johns going down over in California, in LA. There were supposed to be some, you know what I'm saying, protests going on, some peaceful type of jazz, but needless to say, that boy turned into a shitstorm. Now, you already know, obviously with the whole LA riot situation going on, it got very chaotic. And to that factor, of course it needs to be discussed, and we will be talking about it. But y'all know, like I said, a double whammy, because in his infinite wisdom, Hasan decided he was popping out. Excellent. So, as y'all know, the slops are dropped daily on Hasan because he either does something dumb or says something dumb. And then obviously, with the whole LA riot situation going on, those combining the two, I guess we're mashing them up together. Lovely. Excellent. So yeah, I ain't gonna waste no more of y'all time. Trilly talks everything. Trilly does indeed yap everything every time. Let's get right into it. Y'all already know, shout out my glorious king, my slop king. More Pegasus. We got Hasan is completely fucked now. I think he's been fucked for a while. But anyway, you guys want to watch the OG video? Down in the description, first link. Show the love, you already know. With more Pegasus. Yeah, we gotta take a poopsie at what the hell is going on over in this jam.
Welcome back to the biggest clown show on YouTube. In today's video, Hasan has joined the riots in LA, California, and is supporting terrorism again.
Of course.
Absolutely nobody is surprised. He's also called out Asmongold to join him on the streets. Asmongold responded saying that he should probably be arrested. They also have a bunch of back and forth. We're gonna look at a bunch of idiotic Hasan clips and also take a deeper look into what's going on in LA. So basically, some quick context if you didn't know, there's a situation in Los Angeles right now that looks a lot like GTA 6.
Oh my god. Yo, I think I had seen like a clip of Asmongold saying that shit. Like, yo, what are we in Vice City? Or some shit. Oh, no. It was Pope Dior that said that shit. That shit was funny as fuck. I was like, yo, what the hell? But yeah, now obviously, like I was saying, I totally understand people's John. Obviously, if they want to protest, they have the freedom of expression and obviously freedom of speech to do so. But within all that, obviously, you do not want this John to turn violent to where people I've seen are throwing bricks. Like, yo, people are like going up to like the ICE officers trying to fight him and all this. Like, yo, obviously, this type of jazz does no good for anybody. And obviously, within doing that, too, there's going to be consequences in which people could also get hurt. So, obviously, we want to avoid this. So, turning this violent or into, like, riots and shit, that does... This just goes back to what I be saying about some of these other heads. When you push to violence and shit like that, like, when you push to, like, these very... chaotic, as I said earlier, like ways of trying to handling Johns, it only diminishes the cause that you're fighting for, that you're protesting for. Like, I see no reason for this shit to get too crazy. We gotta get the fisticuffs. Like, yeah, nah. Like, on that factor, like, yo, heads that are trying to go out of their way, that are protesting, doing all this shit, like throwing bricks, being violent, like, I can't get behind it, gang. Not with these motives. No works. Like,
Basically, Trump was arresting and deporting a bunch of people who entered the country illegally. Turns out there's actually a lot of them, and this is obviously different from immigrants who came legally and waited for their visa, waiting in line, and came through based on certain qualifications. He's basically going and arresting people who broke the law. So essentially, a bunch of people are protesting these arrests, trying to keep these people in America, but the protests have turned...
See, like, this is a factor of like, oh my god, Truly's fence sitting. But no, because again, this is a factor of where I can see both sides. I understand where, obviously, on the factor of the government, if people are coming into the country illegally, then obviously that is, it's just literally in the words, illegally. Obviously, that's something that's not supposed to be done and or is potentially a crime. Duh. But anyway, also I see on the factor of people that are here, even if they are here illegally, like, yo, you don't want to see people separated from their families and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, seeing Trilly, if you watch the vids, family, my number one priority, number one thing. So seeing, like, if I was separated from the boss or my little sis or anybody like that, seeing that John happen to other people, you obviously don't want to see that. But then it just goes back to the means of, well, if you want to keep your family here, like, we'd probably have to go through the legal methods.
Into full-blown riots with people throwing bricks, lighting...
Yeah, see, I seen that shit. Like, yeah, this shit, like, you... Nigga, you can't do this shit. I don't know what niggas want to hear. Like, you can't do this shit, and by doing this shit, you're not gonna drive me behind the cars, because this is only harmful to other people. You know, by doing this shit right here, like lighting fucking cars on fire and throwing bricks, this not only puts, you know what I'm saying, the people, like ICE and all that shit, in danger, because... protesting, rioting, but also the other people protesting within y'all means. Like, yo, what if somebody fucking fall into this fire or some shit? What the fuck? Why would we want to do this?
Cars on fire, vandalizing property, and causing massive destruction to not...
Like, that's just straight up crimes. So it's like, crime to solve a situation? No.
Only the cops, but also civilians and the city itself. So Trump is now sending the National Guard to quell the riots. So let's start with Asmongold talking about the riots and how Hasan should be banned for participating. Alrighty, subscribe or you gotta join Hamas Piker in the riots.
Fuck no, baby!
That's not peaceful, what was happening. It's not peaceful for people to be on the highways. It's not peaceful for people to throw rocks or bottles. That's not peaceful.
So she said...
Would she not be, like, admitting that then? Like, yes, I agree. If protesters are doing things such as throwing rocks or doing shit like this, yeah, that's not peaceful. So then, in that matter, why take the protest serious? If you can't go about it diplomatically and try to solve these problems in the most amicable way possible, then what the fuck are we doing?
It's not peaceful. Even she says that. I think it's pretty impressive that they managed to blame the fact that all of their citizens are totally schizoing out, setting cars on fire. They're trying to blame that.
I wouldn't say all of them are doing that, but the people obviously that are protesting, that's getting pretty, I'd say, radical in their means. Yeah, no, they're definitely doing that shit. And them, you cannot take serious.
On Donald Trump. And the fact is that none of these people are ever being held accountable. This is a person who's like getting inside of the car.
See, like, what is the purpose of doing this? How does this help the cause? You're gonna hear me say this shit like the whole video. So if you're not used to the Trilly yaps everything, Trilly does indeed yap everything. Because I'm just gonna keep asking, how does doing this help? How does doing this how would, in your mind, at least one of the protesters' mind that are participating in some of these actions, how would you explain to me by doing this is promoting and doing a better thing for the cause? Is that not a fair question? Let me know. Let me know. From the perspective of one of the protesters doing this.
Like, literally, like, you're looking at burning cars. Hasan almost got banned for filming a crime. I mean, realistically, Hasan getting on the highway like that should get him banned. It's not even a question. It's very cleanly and plainly stated in terms of service that if you...
Isn't this like participation? And this is like, obviously, it turned into a riot. It started off as a protest, this is riots. Like, wouldn't this be against TOS? Because you're literally participating in something that is causing, you know what I'm saying? Panic, violence.
Walk onto, if you commit a crime and you're breaking the law on stream, you should get banned. It's explicitly against the terms of service. I just want you guys to see this immigrant-run Salvadoran restaurant that helps sheriff's deputies with tear gas in their eyes. This entire dichotomy, it's like the Latino people are like the ones being attacked or whatever. No, this is not true. This is a group of lawless, aggressive, psychotic people that are setting random cars on fire. W restaurant? Yeah, those are illegal immigrants. Those are Americans. This isn't white people versus brown people. This is not Mexicans versus...
This is not a race thing at all. Why the fuck, for your protests, are we fucking burning cars? What the fuck is going... Yo, I'm telling you, it's gonna be the same shit the whole vid. It's gonna be the same
as
shit.
Americans. These are crazy, violent, psychopathic, aggressive criminals versus the rest of the normal people that want to be able to live.
Like, what the fuck? Yo, these are actual fucking, like, sheriff, like, cars. Like, what the hell? Goddamn, sheriff cars. This nigga's a dumbass. Police cars and shit like that, or like the squad cars. And they're throwing, like, what is this, a fucking firework or some shit? Like, what? For what purpose? For what purpose? Like, I'm just gonna keep asking. There is no need to do this. There is without a doubt better ways to go about this, unquestionable.
Live their life and run a restaurant in America and pursue the American dream.
Right, that's pretty well said. This is obviously not a race issue. This is not an immigrant versus non-immigrant issue. This is people breaking the law versus law-abiding citizens. This is violent people committing crime.
See, like, if you're doing all of this shit, no, you're not participating in a protest. You're fucking rioting. Like I said, like I just came off of saying, TrillTalksEverything. Like, yeah, I could totally understand people participating in a peaceful protest because you have the right to do so. This rioting, throwing bricks, lighting cars on fire, fucking throwing fireworks at squad cars, that is not a right. That is a crime. What the fuck are we doing? Like,
literally setting cars on fire, endangering regular people. And obviously people
literally
like
what I was saying
Hasan
earlier
are actually out there supporting violence, supporting terrorism, and trying to make this a racist
Hamasabi.
issue, trying to divide people based on nothing but propaganda. Now, it turns out Hasan even admitted that this protest is full of his fans. Hasan says that half the people at the protest he attended in LA were his fans.
Please, is it a clip? I'm not even gonna say anything because if it come out of his mouth, it's gonna come out of his mouth. I just need to hear it.
No wonder there's so many federal agents in my chat.
No wonder there's so many federal agents in my fucking chat, dude. It's like half of the protest is Hasan obvious.
You know what, Hasan? I'm so glad that you were a parent to this factor. You know what? That's fucking grand. So are you taking responsibilities for the niggas, again, throwing fireworks at squad cars, fucking literally lighting cars completely on fire as if this motherfucker's a bonfire? Bro, are you gonna take responsibility for the niggas throwing bricks at the fucking ice age? What the fuck are we doing? You want to be the nigga to admit that? Again, even though his dumb ass said it, do I think every motherfucker that even walked up to this nigga or whatever to get a flick was doing this shit? No, not every single one of them. But, yo, to see all this shit going down, Hasan, and for you to say this, like, nigga, you know your optics. What the fuck are you doing? Like, oh my god. When are you niggas gonna start adulting, bro? This shit getting me pissed.
Been watching you for years. Love you. Can I take a picture of you?
Of course. Nice to meet you, man.
See, like, this is what I'm saying. This is a perfect example. Do I think this motherfucker, the way he's coming up, that he was one of the heads throwing bricks and doing all this shit? I doubt it. I doubt it. But again, taking identity when you're seeing all this shit going on and you're gonna say half of these niggas is my fans or probably my fans, you're a dumbass. You're a dumbass.
Right, so he's admitting that his own fans are rioters and criminals and violent extremists. You actually can't make this shit up. Dude, there's literally a giant fire behind him with this cloud of...
Like, bro, oh my god. Yeah, I was about to get myself canceled. We're saving it. Yeah, it looks like some bad John is going on in the background. Sorry to PC it. But, yeah, Hasan, why? You know some of the heads here did this shit. Why are you taking identity? You're a dumbass. I'm gonna keep telling you this shit forever.
Of smoke. I don't know what exactly is burning. I'm hoping that's a car and not a building. Both are pretty bad, but one is worse, obviously. Like, Hasan is out here openly admitting that he is basically leading to this. He's the one radicalizing these people.
That's what I'm saying. He's so fucking stupid, bro. Oh my god. Why the fuck would you try to identify that, like, half of these motherfuckers are your friends? Why would you want to be the nigga to where, like, okay, if these motherfuckers are your glazers, because, again, we just discussed this in the damn, fucking tech-tone denim shit that got worse, all that John. Bro, the hierarchy, Hasan, orbiters, glazers, brother, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. It goes back up the chart, like how we just went down. These heads, if you're claiming they're your fans, where do you think they got this shit from? Oh, the top brass. Dumbass, like, hilarious.
People, these are literally his fans. Half these people are his fans. He's admitted it. How is he not banned for streaming this?
That's a great question.
Be used against him in court someday.
Probably.
I wonder if Hasan started that fire behind him.
He did not.
And wouldn't put it past him. This is a good way to speedrun a long prison sentence.
Honestly, truthful.
Oh wow, so that's why his viewer count has been lower lately.
You know, when he isn't streaming that terrorist propaganda, even though he's basically IRL streaming that shit, whenever he's not doing that, the views ain't looking too hot. But, sidebar.
Bro, this guy's regarded for saying this. Expect the ADL to bring this up again.
What's that motherfucker's name? Fucking John Greenblatt or some shit? Bro, he's gonna have Hasan's name in that nigga's mouth. Ooh, hefty after this one. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. The ADL about to be on this nigga's ass once more.
He's always like, why are they complaining about me on media? Why are these slop tubers talking about me? Dude, you're literally supporting terrorist actions. Did you get that on camera? It's just Hasan like soy facing. Mommy, I did a protest. Look at me. I'm just eating some ice cream, guys. I'm a worker for the people. And he's obviously not going to put himself right next to the danger. He wants to be as safe as possible while getting all the brownie points. So it turns out Asman is still living rent-free in Hasan's head. He
Of course.
calls him out even at the protest.
Bro, he's out there. He's out there talking about me.
Hopefully one day we'll see the largest political commentator, Asmongold, out here in the streets.
Yo, Hasan, I've yet to see you at Gaza. I've yet to see that, but we know that shit is never happening. And it's so fucking funny. Your mortal fucking enemy again, Epstein, as you like to call him. How is it that he and fucking, why am I losing it? He and Loner Box can go do that shit, but you can't, nigga? Aren't you the journalism, nigga? Oh, no, my fault. You're a political commentator. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. You call that Asmongold, nigga. I'm still waiting for you. What the fuck?
You know, for protesting, for, I don't know, making...
Okay, sure. I'll go with the National Guard to arrest everybody who's standing in the highway. Yeah, I think that sounds great.
By the way, before some people spaz out, this is literally what the mayor said.
That's not peaceful, what was happening. It's not peaceful for people to be on the highways.
Yeah, I think I agree, like we said earlier.
It's not peaceful for people to throw rocks. That's not peaceful.
And now this genius is also calling out Bernie Sanders after he said these protests were counterproductive.
But they're putting themselves in harm's way.
They are counterproductive. Again, like I've been saying the whole time. If someone's burning down a fucking car, if someone's throwing fireworks at squad cars, throwing bricks and shit, how does that help the cause? Once more, I'll ask. How would looking at someone do this to me make me want to support the cause more? Cause I don't want to throw bricks at niggas. I don't want to throw fireworks at fucking squad cars. I don't want to turn a fucking car into a bonfire. So how are you gonna get me to support this shit? Because that's what it overall is. Obviously within this, like they don't want people to be deported and shits like that, which, and then we talked about it earlier, like I don't want to see people's families separated either. But if we're going by laws, this is the law, and that is unfortunate, but these are the fucking laws, so we gonna have to go by that, John. So on that factor, if you're trying to protest against this, how are you gonna convince me to swap over to y'all side and support y'all? How? Because again, this shit is not gonna make me do it. Stamped. Again, Shadowheads and a fam, it's always love. But this shit right here, not the way to solve the problem. Double stamped.
And potentially setting themselves up for a criminal future. I talked to the DA just a couple of minutes ago. The DA will file felony charges on individuals, and also the potential for federal charges.
Listen, I don't think anybody has a problem with peaceful protest.
I don't. I think that should be the way all protests should go, because then obviously it's more diplomatic and we could take it more serious.
Like, if you're just out there marching and letting your voice be heard, I don't really see much of a problem, right? You're entitled to do that. Exactly. But if you're out there burning cars, literally vandalizing property, causing destruction, harming civilians, of course there's going to be a problem. And of course Hasan is on the side.
Because even people, innocent people here in LA, I ain't gonna cap, going by this, or maybe they have to go through this area to get to work or things and such like that, even they could be harmed in this. And they were talking about this a little bit earlier. Like, yeah. If I see what y'all are doing, not all of y'all, but what some of these heads in the protesting John is doing, where, like I said, I already listed off all the John, but you know, like throwing bricks and all that. Yo, if a what's the name, innocent civilian or whatever, that has nothing to do with this at all, nothing to do with protests, come through and they get harmed or some John, now I'm really looking at you, because how the fuck are you gonna get me to support that?
Of the violent rioters. Can any Hasan fan tell me what purpose does lighting things on fire serve?
None. Literally zero. Zip. Nada.
purpose does burning cars serve? You're literally just giving the cops more reason to actually go and arrest you.
Yep, because these are crimes.
Because you're committing crimes.
Yeah.
I can't get the fucking dumbass take that Asmongold had out of my mind. It was the stupidest.
Oh my god. Yeah, man, Asmongold sometimes, like, yo, he be having his dumb takes. Like we said, he got banned for the whole Palestine take with the inferior culture and shit. And then the fucking thing he said about Ethan with the Tourette shit. Like, yeah, that's dumb. Hasan. My fault. Hamas, Diddy, Osama bin Laden, Piker. Whatever fucking words you say, it doesn't even matter if it's like one word. You could say the singular letter word I, and that shit is still dumb as hell. Every time, bro. Oh my god, this nigga, bro. I swear. It's him, Yoko, and Anissa. These motherfuckers, like, I don't know if they rage baiting or what it is, bro, but every time they'll get me to go to 10. Because holy shit, I can't stand dumbassery. Like, if there's one thing that, like, truly blatantly fucking hates, and yo, try not to hate shits because yo, hate is strong, bro. But if there's one thing I truly hate, it's blatant fucking stupidity. Holy fuck. Like, yo, that is actually like, holy shit.
Oh God,
like,
bro,
shit,
it's always about me. Which one?
Being like, oh, if you ever see protests where there's other countries' flags being waved, you know you're in America. It's like,
yeah, Hasan, I'm gonna be honest with you, my nigga. I don't give a fuck. I do not give a fuck. If you want to represent your country's flag or the country's supporting flag, go right ahead. That's within your freedoms, my nigga. They're turning cars into bonfires. What the fuck are you talking? Oh my god, this nigga gets me so fucking mad, bro. Like,
dumbass, it's a diverse
holy
country.
Shit.
If it's a diverse
this
country,
nigga
wouldn't you expect
stupid?
to see more
Yes.
American flags though, because like I mean, to be fair, at least there's one of them right there.
Also, not much to feel proud about right here. This endless police militarization.
You wouldn't need the militarization. You didn't have people.
Holy shit. I'm about to turn into a fucking new one. Like Asmongold, I'm just gonna take off of what he's saying. Not even gonna lie. Not trying to take the niggas talking points, because this is basically the same shit I'm about to say. Hasan, why the fuck do you think the police are there? Nah, you know what? Facts. This is a fair and peaceful protest. Niggas wasn't throwing bricks. Niggas wasn't shooting fireworks at squad cars. Niggas wasn't turning cars into bonfires. They wasn't doing that shit at all. Nah, facts, Hasan. It's the fucking the ICE agents are being unfair. The military, they're being unfair shit. Facts.
People throwing rocks at them. You have to remember bricks of peace, gentlemen.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se, guys. It's mostly peaceful protests, actually. Now, I've been saying this for 37 videos now. Hasan is radicalizing people to the extreme, so
100%. 10 out of 10. Actually, million out of 10. That's not even questionable anymore. What the fuck are we doing here? Why the fuck is Hasan at these fucking, like, why is he there? Why the fuck is he there? Like, bro, oh my god. Oh my god. Nah, but if I call that nigga a grifter, what the fuck? You know what the fuck grifter means? No, no, he really cares about the cause. Like, what the bro, whatever.
Reporting violence openly, and he needs to be stopped. I don't care if it takes 100 episodes. We're gonna show everybody piece by piece what a
I'll be here for every single one. I don't give a fuck. I don't. I really don't give a shit. I'm sorry. This nigga's run has been going on for too long, bro. He's done.
Lying piece of shit this guy is. And the real damage he's actually doing to people. Hasan acts more like an obsessed ex-girlfriend than he does a man. Hasan is how's it called, the Raider syndrome?
Nah, that's really that tectone derangement syndrome.
Peaceful bricks, oh my god. Bricks of peace, fires of healing. Throwing rocks off an overpass should be an attempted murder charge.
Because it literally could be, bro.
It literally is, though. It literally is. Now, remember that journalist that always glazed?
Oh my god. Holy fuck. You fucking niggas will never go away. Yeah, for the heads I don't remember, Taylor Lorenz is the fucking goddamn, what the hell? I don't even remember what one of these guys said. I don't even fucking know. Taylor Lorenz is a fucking previous journalist. I don't even know if she's still writing shit or whatever the fuck, at least for a major job. But yeah, she was the lady that was saying that, or not even saying, she was implying that Ethan was killed his dog Shredder. Yeah, this is that witch. So anyway.
This is Hasan, Taylor Lorenz. Well, she actually showed up to the protest to meet Hasan.
Hi Taylor, what are you doing?
Hi.
Watch out.
Good to see you guys. Hi everyone.
Taylor's
This shit is so fucking cringe.
here.
I'm here with some other journalists. I'm actually on my way to go meet them.
What are you
Sergio.
guys doing?
Sergio just got here. He got shot with one of those pepper things in the chest. So he's
Oh no.
He's coming back.
Yeah, they are.
I know, they keep shooting shit. Be careful. I feel like it's not gonna get really crazy until
I don't want people to get hurt. I've been said this shit. But I will ask these two dumbasses. Do you think they're shooting shit for no reason? Okay. Moving on.
dark, like, later.
These are the journalists that Hasan points you to. He's like, oh yeah, these are the objective, very neutral
Objectively dumbasses. Yep.
journalists here. Literally all a bunch of Hasan Sims, man. How pathetic. Also, you know that you're in the right.
Oh, yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was about to say, just like Alex Mercante? Or Alyssa Mercante? Yeah, we gonna see you later.
When you need to hide your face. I don't even know why Hasan is doing that. Like, everybody knows who he is. The cops are not gonna be like, well, it seems I can't identify this man.
My hair.
Well, they definitely can, considering, he thought he got detained by the CBP. Like, yo, this nigga, I can't. What's funny? What is funny? I'm so confused at what's funny.
Anyway.
I will give Hasan some credit here that he did actually go down there. Granted, it's literally all his fans who would apparently just take a bullet for him because they're so integrated into the cult. But at least he went on the ground, as he says. There is a 0.001% chance that he does get shot, so he is actually risking something here. But I do think Hasan is conveniently far enough away from any danger, so he's positioned perfectly so that he will get all the accolades for actually going down there. But at the same time, he's far enough away that he's not going to get damaged in any meaningful way, right?
Yeah, this fool, bro, like, as much as Hasan is a fucking dumbass, bro, this nigga knows optics, because there's a quotes on that, too, because if he knew optics the best, he wouldn't say the dumb shit he does. But anyway, yeah, this nigga knows he can't put himself in any actual danger. Again, that's why I said earlier, he will not be popping out to Gaza, you know what I'm saying? Bruh, going back on this, because, yeah, it's already got me sent, as y'all can see. But yeah, he would never put himself in any actual, like, danger or any shit like that, because then, duh, himself is the brand. If something happens to him and he can't stream, yo, he can't be fucking saying dumb shit to his glazers and all that shit. They can't be glazing him the fuck up, giving him bread. So nah, of course he's not gonna put himself in real danger, but he will say that he was a fired, he was on the ground, bro, he was on the front lines. He will try to get that shit off on the stream, but nigga, we will not be letting you. What the fuck, bro?
Right? So, for example, Hasan is not going to be standing next to a burning car. Now, if he actually does that, okay, then he's actually legitimately insane. He's not just stupid, but dangerously stupid. Now, apparently one of his fans went up to him and basically, like, severely dramatized the story of getting pelted with, like, a paintball gun or something.
Show you this. I'm trying to show anyone who can get it out. I had the Palestinian flag with the Shahada on it, and they purposely,
Shot you in the arm?
Yes, they said,
How do you know it was on purpose?
get the girl with the tan backpack. My comrade overheard.
Wait.
If we're assuming an ICE agent or part of the what is it? God damn it! How am I fucking blanking on this? Trilly is an absolute dumbass. The National Guard. That's what it's. Fuck, I couldn't think of that shit. I was flipping between the goddamn military SEALs and all that shit. I was flipping through that shit. But yeah, the National Guard. Why would the National Guard go to specifically point you out? And the only reason I could think they would to do that is if you were doing some absolute crazy shit. Like, yo, I don't give a fuck. At this point, you could cancel me for questioning shit. I'm sorry, I gotta ask the questions, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Wait, did she just say comrade? I swear that's like a communist thing, no? Dude, average Hasan fan. Now you can literally see the bruise. It's like the tiniest shit ever, which is kind of bound to happen if you're out there rioting in the cop's face.
It's like, of course, obviously, I do not want to see anybody get hurt. We discussed this mad times. Of course, would not want to see her get hurt. But this is the factor of where, like, one, we shouldn't be dramatizing the situation. Two, it's sounding like bullshit, sniffing it. I ain't gonna cap. And three to that, it's like, again, like I said, for you to be singly pointed out, what you're saying is that you were directly pointed at the lady wearing the backpack and all that. You, at least to my best knowledge, nigga, I wasn't there. I know who was, but I was there. But at least from what we're collecting here, yo, you would have to be like one of these other heads doing all these other crazy things, like with the squad cards and the fires and cards and all that stuff. For them to like specifically come out, oh, we gotta get her. Like, for other than that, I could not imagine. I would imagine what happened is that she got hit by a straight pellet, which is still unfortunate because duh, it's gonna hurt, cause pain. Don't listen to nobody in pain. But why are we Like, I'm gonna need a bit more to substantiate it, because, you know, Hamas forensic, or if it didn't happen, Piker.
Right? And she tries to make it so much more than it is. Like, I might be fractured. Thank God I still have my legs.
There's a tan backpack and they shot me point blank, direct.
Have you seen a field medic?
Yeah, and I'm all slimed
okay?
up. I think it might be fractured or sprained, but I'm okay. I'm gonna
tell you right now. If she fractured her arm, she's not having this interview or conversation with Hasan. You wanna know why? Because her ass would be begging to go to the hospital. What the fuck? If you fractured your arm, that's just gonna hurt like hell. Obviously, there could be like minor fractures or a little, like, you know what I'm saying, fractures that are not that deep. But if her John is as bad as she's trying to make it out to be, nah, she would not be sitting here talking to Hasan, bruh. She would be trying to get to the nearest ER.
cousins in Syria, they go through it way worse. I still have 2 feet, so I'm gonna keep going.
All right.
But, you know, I just really wanted, thanks for letting me show you that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, thank you.
That's wild.
Great commentary, Hasan. Even he knew that she was completely bullshitting. He's just like, yeah, that's crazy, man. It's like when your friend tells you some like made up story and you're like, that's crazy, bro. Dude, she literally said, thanks for letting me show you that, like on the stream and stuff, right? Obviously, nobody actually grievously injured actually says that shit. She just wanted to be on your goddamn stream and
exactly. Again, sad to see her get hurt, but what the fuck is the performative shit we got here? And that's coming from a nigga where some heads would say, Trilly, what the fuck are you doing? Niggas looking performative, like we're on some Law CD shit. Niggas acting up the character. But yeah, what are we doing with this performative shit? Like, come on.
and dramatize the story like, oh, they shot me point blank. Dude, they clearly didn't want to harm you. That barely did anything. I get more injured playing table tennis when I hit the edge of the table. Her acting like a war survivor, like, thank God I still have my 2 legs, bro. These people are actual, like, revolutionary cosplayers. Anyways, Hasan is losing his mind on Twitter. Asmongold tweets, an easy way to check if a protest is in America is the flags. Are they all of one country? Not America. Are they a random bunch of countries plus pride or identity flags? America. Yeah, I can't believe people would wave Mexico flags in flippin' California. A migrant worker, asylum seeker, contributes more to this country in a day than this rotting husk will in a lifetime.
Again, this flag shit, I don't give a fuck, dude. Like, again, you fly your flag, you have the freedom to fly your flag. My thing is that within these protests, we can't be doing this other extra shit. Like this shit right here to me is fucking irrelevant. Like,
bro, you both have the same job. You're both streamers. Also, I feel like
that's what I'm saying. Like, this shit, like this flag shit is actually irrelevant as fuck. We need to again worry about the fucking cars lit on fire. What the fuck? Like, yeah.
Hasan has done immense damage to America, just spreading the type of propaganda he does. Also, funny thing, while I was researching this story, every single headline uses the word immigrants or migrants. None of them says illegal. Not a single person actually mentions the fact that they illegally crossed the border and went into the country. That is an important fact. If you're breaking the law, it's completely different from waiting in line and actually following the law and getting
going through the visa process. And that's what I'm saying. Even still to that factor, like I said earlier, it would suck, to see people's family separating all that junk. But if this is illegal, or what we're like, not even what we're dumbass, illegal immigrants, as we went over, we know it's a crime. We need to go through the right process. Now, obviously, I can also acknowledge that, yeah, the American visa process, pretty dog shit. Pretty fucking terrible. Like, I'm not going to lie to you, bro. Like, I'll keep it a whole stack. And it takes fucking long as shit to do this, John. Like, if you ever seen the show, I'm not even joking around with this shit, like 90 Day Fiance or whatever, I don't know. Some of the babes may know. I'm definitely watching that, John. But, like, obviously, one of the concepts in the show is that, obviously, within that, like, a lot of the spouses in this John are from, like, different countries, so heads are trying to get a green card, and obviously, through that process, it's fucking hard to do so. So, within the process of trying to come into the country, obviously, in this same situation, it's difficult, which is acknowledged. But that's still the better method to go through, instead of, being an illegal immigrant, committing crimes, and then we're out doing this shit, and then that shit turns into a riot, and now we're doing that shit. Like, yo, I would just say, in my personal opinion, the best way for us to do it is through the legal process, even if it takes long as shit. Like, it's an unfortunate thing. Like I was saying earlier, laws are laws, and some of them, unfortunately, causes bad situation, but these are the ways. But going through the legal process is going to be the best way. Why? Because you will not be dealing with, 1, any legal troubles, 2, committing any crimes, 3, Obviously, your fam not gonna be in no bullshit either. Seeing as we're seeing this shit.
A visa. And Hasan uses the same tactic. They basically want you to believe that there is no difference between law-abiding citizens and people who break the law. Hasan continues defending the basically domestic terrorists at this point. People who freak about retaliation to cops at these rallies need to attend one protest, and they'll quickly realize that the agitators are the armed dudes in riot gear.
Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Bro, holy shit. You can't tell this nigga anything, bro. This is astonishing right here, bro. This shit is crazy. Okay, hold on. I'll just let
tear gassing thousands of unarmed taxpayers who are paying for the chemicals as well as their salaries and pensions.
Okay, so we're gonna totally disregard the factor. And you know what? How long is this shit? I don't give a damn if this shit is like 2 hours. I'm gonna keep stamping it in. So we're just, Hasan, we not worried about the niggas. Again, turning cars into bonfires, shooting fireworks at fucking squad cars, throwing bricks at the National Guard and some of the ICE agents and shit like that. We just don't give a fuck. We just don't. Nah. That's your retaliation here. You know what I'm saying? That's your passing, sweeping that shit, you know what I'm saying, trying to downplay. That's your retaliation. Holy shit. And you fucking Glazer niggas. You just let him get this shit off. You just let him get this shit off and just try to obfuscate and try to shift the fucking goal. Now you're addressing this shit. You're telling me that it's totally fine to go be doing all this shit, bruh. That's just a little retaliation people are freaking out about. You fucking Glazer niggas. At this point, I don't give a fuck about this nigga. He's lost, bro. He's gone. He's actually a lost cause. But you Glazer niggas, you willingly suck his fucking cock when you know this shit is wrong, bruh. That shit is wild to me. Get that shit out of you niggas' esophagus, bro. It is actually fucking annoying. Like,
just flashback to the burning cars, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Oh my god, bro.
So half of these illegals are not paying taxes, bro. They ain't doing shit. Now, people are also hounding XQC over this. XQC and the community have become too fascistic for my liking. I guess having genocide lover losers like Destiny and Asmon as their moral compass turns you into fascist little buh. F XQC.
And you know what's so sad about this shit? I guess having genocide-loving losers like Destiny and Ashman as your moral compass turns you into a fascist little bitch. I guarantee you whoever the fuck this nigga is had never been saying fascist shit until they was sucking Hasan's cock. I fucking guarantee you, bro. They have never said the word fascist until they saw Hasan start saying that shit. I guarantee you. And you want to talk about niggas fucking having sucking other niggas off and taking their moral compass? Nigga, your whole ideology is Hasan's ideology. Please shut the fuck up with this shit. Like, it is actually embarrassing.
Bro saw burning cars and got mad I wasn't celebrating.
Exactly. These niggas are fucking embarrassing, bro. It's insane.
Braiding completely race out him. Now, Hasan tries to call out Asmongold again, but immediately owns himself.
By the way, he's a fucking dumbass, and I don't even need to know what he said to know he did some dumb shit.
Understand how...
Oh, shit. My bad.
How far right we have gotten, for the record. Back in the day, when Pestany said, I don't care, white supremacists need to fucking mow down these, like, stupid black... protesters, he got fucking banned. He got de-verified. Asmongold can now be the largest content creator on the fucking platform and be like, yeah, they deserve it. To be fair, he's talking about the cops in this circumstance. We understand them as white supremacist force.
What?
But, and not like the non-state actors taking matters in their own hands.
Dude, oh my god, he just caught him.
What the oh my god.
Himself immediately. Like, Asmon said the cops should enforce the law. Wow, what a...
This nigga's so fucking stupid.
Controversial opinion, man. Almost like that's what they're paid to do. Dude, Hasan is so far left at this point, it's crazy. Bro just loves...
I literally just came off of saying earlier, this nigga's lost, bro. This nigga's lost. Not at that if you're a leftist or whatever, or you're left-leaning or whatever the fuck, like you're completely lost. Like, no. This nigga Hasan is specific is a lost cause nigga, bro. He's done. He's fallen too fucking deep into being audience captured as fuck, bro. Audience captured as shit. Oh my god, bro. Because it has me fucking dying, bro. It just brings me back to that one clip. I forgot where the fuck he was at. But when that one girl was running up to him telling me he can't drink fucking Coca-Cola and shit. Like, yes, nigga, these are the niggas you cultivated. And now you gotta sit here and do this shit every day and embarrass your goddamn self for these niggas. It is crazy. It is criminal, bro. This shit is crazy. Because he knows if he has any opinions or ideologies that are not these, his audience is ripping him the fuck alive. Holy shit, bro. Oh my god, this shit is just so fucking embarrassing, bro.
Any form of terrorism, whether it be Hamas, the Houthis, Hezbollah, domestic terrorism, like any form of it, bro. And this guy saying Asman is far right for saying that people who are burning down the city need to be arrested.
Yeah, Asman's far right, and nigga, you're far gone. So we'll see you later.
What the heck is wrong with you, man? This is beyond mental illness. And then in classic Hasan fashion, he plays victim, saying that he's gonna get banned on Twitch.
The results are the
nigga, you should have already been fucking banned. How many times have you skirted that shit? Oh my fucking god. Now I gotta get back into this goddamn Twitch is a dog shit platform fucking argument. My nigga, you got banned on your fucking off day, bruv. You got banned on your fucking off day. If you get banned again, it's gonna be on your next one. What the fuck are we sitting here talking about? The moderation team bops your glizz for fun! This shit is crazy. It's criminal. Nigga, you're not getting banned. Shut the fuck up with this shit, bro. I'm so tired of hearing that shit from this nigga. Oh, they're gonna ban me. No, I can't risk getting banned. If he brings on, because I remember you saying this shit before the fucking debate he had with Ethan. If he brings on Destiny, I may get banned. Nigga, shut the fuck up. You're such a bitch. It is so fucking annoying, bro. You and your fucking orbit, all you niggas love to play this victim shit. You niggas are not the victims. Holy fuck.
The same. He will get no punishments for this. As a matter of fact, I'll probably get fucking banned before he does.
Shut the fuck up.
Literally zero sympathy for these kinds of people. He's trying to run away from the police, etc. I don't give a shit. They're psychopaths. Well, there are people. The reason why these people are doing it, I'm off. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, no, you're right. The psychopath is certainly the people that are protesting ICE kidnapping.
What the fuck are they doing during the protest, Hasan? You fucking bitch! Oh my god! That fucking obfuscating that goddamn plausible deniability. You fuck nigga. Oh my god. This shit. Bro. It sucks that people are getting their families and shit separated. I totally understand that. But going through a protest, turning this shit into a riot for some of the heads that are there, because obviously, like I discussed earlier, I don't think everyone during the protest was doing some of this crazy shit. But for these niggas that are, this shit is not the fucking way to go about it, bruh. I'm done. I'm really done with this fuck nigga just, like, hold on. With this goddamn nigga just lying to niggas, bro. Just lying to niggas' faces. This shit crazy, bro. Yo, this is one of the grimiest, bro. You may be dead ass top 3 grimiest niggas on the internet. Like, it is fucking crazy. Like, I own the entire World Wide Web, nigga. This shit is wild right now.
Other people, okay, kidnapping their neighbors, kidnapping their community members, and not the fucking Rat King, who is covered in his own fucking filth.
Yes, he has the dead rat alarm clock. He fell through his fucking ceiling. Yes, nigga, we know! Oh my god. Holy shit, this is all you have! This is all you got, nigga! Holy fucking, you wanna talk about Destiny talking points? Nigga, shut the fuck up! Holy shit. Yo, god damn. How do they let this nigga just get off with this shit? It is so crazy.
And Rot, sitting in the comfort of his fucking home, going, yeah, it's perfectly fine to trample over a taxpayer with horses. Yeah, it's based. Yeah, I'm really glad.
You know what else is based? American soldiers. It doesn't matter if they get PTSD. Boo-hoo. Based? Yeah, Frogan. The girly pop in your fucking orbit, dumbass. Yo, shut the fuck. Oh my god. Holy shit. It is insane.
Glad. Disgusting.
Yes, a taxpayer. Brother, they are committing crimes. You're never free to commit crimes, even if you're a legal taxpayer.
Exactly.
Also, can this guy stop pretending like Twitch is ever going to ban him?
Thank you, Pegasus. My fucking king. My fucking king. Cause if this nigga doesn't shut the fuck up, you know what, Dan? I'm so fucking glad you're on the screen, nigga. Were you bopping the nigga off during the shit? Why you was saying this dumb shit? Oh my fucking god, bro. This nigga really thinks he'll ever get banned. These niggas, bro, I'm sure these niggas would actually trade their families in just to talk to you, nigga. At this point, I'm certain they would not give a fuck at all, bro. Holy shit. Oh my god, bro. Like he loves that shit, bro. He just loves trying to be the victim. That shit is actually just pathetic.
Bro, we all know Dan Clancy is literally under the table right now.
Guaranteed, stamped on the nigga's knees, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Sucking you off with the force of a victory bell from Pokemon. He's Venus flytrapping that shit.
Yo.
And whenever Asmon calls for the ban of Hasan, it is for a legitimate reason. Hasan was literally participating and supporting the riots. That is a perfectly legitimate reason to be banned. Then Hasan says that anybody that hates him only watches edited clips of him out of context.
But there's not a single person out there.
Or, you know what? Actually, fine. You know what? That's true. I'll say that's blatantly true, especially on my part, because, nigga, watching you for more than goddamn 15 seconds, my fucking brain might melt out my ears. Nigga, are you ever gonna say some shit that's intelligent? It's fucking crazy, and that's coming from a dumb nigga. But yo, realistically, bro, I don't believe that your IQ is over 50. This shit is insane. Like,
that actually
holy shit,
despises everything I stand for, that has consumed my content directly.
Yes, I feel like it's pretty reasonable to despise everything you stand for, especially with all this shit you've been doing. God damn, I have to, like, yo, we gotta sit and go down the fucking list. What did you say about Rick Scott, nigga? Let's talk about it. Crazy works we got going on there. What the fuck was the point of posting a gun schematic? Let's talk about that. What is your favorite flags? Wait, whose flag is your favorite flag? Yeah, nigga, that's pretty fucking crazy. Yo, the Houthis deserve a Nobel Peace Prize? God damn. This nigga's an intellectual. What the fuck? No one is gonna get behind that shit. Only the nigga sucking your dick. Holy fuck. Yo, this nigga... Yo... I don't think I've ever crashed this much in a vid, but I cannot stand this nigga Hasan anymore, bro. Like, I've never been able to stand this nigga. I cannot stand this nigga. But again, I don't even think it's him. It's just the factor that niggas will sit here on the shit. Oh my god, Hasan, this nigga's cooking. This nigga's cooking. Like, bro, you niggas are actually sad, bro. Like,
I've consumed my content either indirectly with 17-second increments of clips, or they used to consume my content and they had a severe bout of...
Holy shit, I just thought about it. Fuck this. Nigga, I watched you for 8 fucking hours. 4 parts, bro, when you debated Ethan Klein, nigga. I watched you again for 8. A full 9 to 5 shift. And not one time throughout that whole fucking debate did you get to a point, let alone make a good argument. Niggas just watch you off the 15-second clips. Nigga, I had to debunk myself. What the fuck are you talking? Oh my god. Nigga, when are you just gonna realize you're a dumbass? Like, I don't understand. That shit is crazy. I'm really sitting there thinking about this. I'm like, yo, this nigga be clim-chimped. I'm like, niggas don't watch his shit. I'm like, yo, I sat there and watched this nigga forever. I was suffering. What the fuck? Bro, come on, bro.
Anger
crazy,
when I said something that they disagreed with, that they internalized heavily, and they could not deal with that back and forth, and then that caused them tremendous resentment. What was once tremendous love and admiration turned into tremendous resentment and anger, and now they are super enemies.
Yeah, not a single person, huh? I mean, I can think of a couple people, not gonna lie. But okay, if you believe him, okay, open invitation to everybody watching. If you ever think I'm lying or misrepresenting him about anything, please...
I don't. Call it Glaze for more Pegasus. I don't give a fuck anymore, bro. I've seen it all with Hasan. You don't believe me? I don't give a shit.
Please, for the love of God, go to Hasan's channel. You know, go verify the opinions. Go to his stream, watch his content. You know, heaven forbid, maybe...
No.
Maybe drink a couple before you go there. You know, get his...
Seen too much of this bullshit already.
His opinion, watch his 10-hour streams, come back, and then let me know. Let me know what I got wrong. Because I'm guaranteeing you, if you survive the ordeal, because watching...
I was about to say, you must not want me to come back alive.
10 hours of this guy is grounds for Minecraft jump off a cliff. Your opinions will probably not change at all. Turns out I'm literally...
No, actually, funny enough, go even worse. Like, worse in favor for him. Actually, I'll hate his ass even more.
Just showing this guy's own words that make him look horrible. Not taken out of context. It is perfectly in context that this guy openly supports terrorists. What...
Oh, funny enough, just talking about the debate.
What does I support the Houthis 10 toes down mean, bro?
Niggas clip you out of context. Nigga, shut the fuck up.
I believe what the Houthis are doing is a good thing.
How do you clip this out of context? How the fuck do you clip this out of context? He directly... Yo.
Goes fucking down.
Such a narcissistic piece of shit moron, bro. The only way anyone hates me is if they don't watch my content. Of course they don't. You're a fucking...
That is directly saying, yo, if you don't participate in my echo chamber, nigga, fuck you now. What? Holy shit.
An idiot. The only reason this video is even bearable is because of my commentary interjecting, or we're occasionally watching Asmongold or something.
Oh yeah, no, I couldn't watch this shit through. There's no fucking way in hell. Like, bro, I already like torture myself enough. Like sometimes having to watch, like, for instance, back in the day, like Denim's response and watch it like that through. I remember having to watch her fucking the lawsuit shit where she was trying to do a retraction and public statement to Ethan. Bro, I can't watch Hasan by himself. There's no fucking way. Like, yo, y'all will see me actually either crash or I'm just, bro, you just won't see the vid. I won't be able to get through it. I can't, bro. Like, I can't. I would probably have a fucking aneurysm trying to watch this nigga explain some shit by himself. I can't do it, bro. Not for no extended period of time. Fuck no.
Somebody else. Like, if it was just Hasan clips, holy shit, we'd die. So anyways, let's
That's what I'm saying. I can't do it. I can't
a better idea of what's actually going on in LA. Shout out to YouTuber Decoy Voice for this coverage.
The unruly mobs just took over Los Angeles, as it literally looks like it's been conquered. As the ICE protests were essentially encouraged by the mayor, more of these foreign voices started to show up in the streets, where even the Fed vehicles are under attack.
Whoa, what the fuck? See, like, bro, this... How does this help the cause? How does it help? Explain right now. And not for the heads that, you know what I'm saying. We cool. Y'all using your brain cells. I'm talking to the fucking Hasan Glazers. Explain how this shit helps the cause. Like, bro, nah, fuck out of here.
Actually shattering the windshield and injuring the agent, as this guy in a yellow dirt bike helmet was throwing rocks at not only...
This right here, Hasan, this is your downplay of retaliation. Remember this? You remember this shit? Nah, bro, this is just a tiny retaliation. People get so... Man, shut the fuck up, Hasan. Holy fuck.
Only the marked patrol cars, but any random car driving by. So now the FBI's deputy director is looking for that specific guy.
We are currently seeking information regarding the identity of persons throwing rocks at vehicles conducting critical law enforcement operations. One of the perpetrators in this video is wearing a helmet, and we are going to use our can't even talk. Goddamn Trilly, fucking dumbass Trilly can't grammar shit. To use our investigative tools to locate the individual. I strongly suggest you turn yourself in. It's only a matter of time. Yeah, bro, I'm not gonna hold you. Hopefully, actually, not fucking hopefully, because what the fuck is this nigga doing? Again. But yo, I ain't gonna lie. If you the nigga that just threw these rocks is somehow magically watching this, bruv, that helmet, I would get rid of that soon. The fuck?
As honestly, I see this as a foreign invasion at this point. Military-age males flying another country's flag, fighting with our federal agents. So it's good to see the feds finally fight back.
I don't know about you, I'm a Hasan viewer, and this looks pretty peaceful to me. I think we should actually give them sandwiches and refreshments for their great work for America. Dude, LA is so cooked, bro. If any of you are actually living there, my god, my heart goes out.
I'm like, yeah, I'm about to say, hopefully you're staying safe and all that type of jazz, because, like, obviously with all this shit going on, this is very, very, very dangerous.
To you, bro. Imagine dealing with this shit. Now, it turns out the governor of California, Gavin Newsom, has responded. He announced that California will be suing President Trump over the deployment of the National Guard. Gavin Newsom, we are suing Donald Trump. This is a manufactured crisis.
You know what? Trilly is not a political nigga. I tell y'all all the fucking time. You want my political opinions? You don't. You want my opinions on Israel Palestine? You don't. But I don't give a fuck right now. You're getting my opinion. I don't give a shit. Bro, what the fuck are we talking about, bro? I'm not gonna lie. Yo, were we just gonna let the riots keep fucking, like, perpetrating, bro? Are we just gonna let that shit keep going? Like, was that shit was almighty fine? Or at least in Hasan's eyes, it was fucking dandy. Like, nigga, Nigga, we had to do something. The fuck? Like, you were just gonna let this shit go? Oh, nah, everybody will thin out. Everybody will realize they need to just go home. Niggas the fucking cars are literally turning into bonfires. Saying this shit the whole time. Oh my fucking god. Whatever. I don't care.
He's creating fear and terror to take over.
This is a manufactured crisis. It manufactured on whose side? Who manufactured this shit? I'm not even trying to be a dick. Like, who the fuck manufactured this? He has to explain.
State militia.
Is he saying that Trumpy manufactured this shit? Why? give me a political and very logical reason on why Trumpy's doing this shit, or would manufacture this shit. Like, what the fuck are we?
Violate the U.S. Constitution. This dude is.
Wait, hold on. Shit. Go back. He's creating fear and terror to take over a state militia and violate the U.S. Constitution. The illegal order he signed could allow him to send a military into any state he wishes. Every governor, red or blue, should reject this outrageous overreach. There's a lot of hyperbole there. More context need to be added to shit, but just going based off of this, brother, Governor Newsom, what the fuck were we supposed to do? Like, were you again? Trumpy don't come through, send the National Guard. Again, what was your plan to solve this? What was the plan? I don't know. This is why I don't fucking talk about this political bullshit.
Creating fear and terror to take over a state militia and violate the U.S. Constitution. This dude has the audacity to say it's a manufactured crisis.
Like, what the fuck does that mean? Oh my god.
Bro, you can't be serious. Oh my god, what a scumbag piece of shit. Are we sure this guy...
Like, he really thinks Trumpy manufactured this shit. This is so... what the fuck? Like...
works for America? That doesn't seem correct. It seems like he wants his own city to crash and burn. What a despicable person.
I'm still waiting for him to give us a plan to solve this shit if Trumpy didn't send in the National Guard. I'm still waiting for him to drop a plan. If he dropped a plan, send that shit to me. I'll eat my fucking slide, bro. I'll eat my goddamn slide, bro, if he dropped the plan. As far as I'm concerned right now, my nigga, the fuck? You were just gonna let this shit happen. Like...
my god. And the fact that the entire media is just constantly lying about this, and you have to get your facts from like slop tubers.
Like, bro, this shit is so crazy because now, like, it's getting me more back into the shit. What about the innocent civilians, heads that are not participating in the process, that live in LA around these areas that it was happening? What are you gonna do for them? Like, you just gonna let niggas sit in danger? You just gonna let them? Bro, what the fuck are we doing, bro? Oh my god.
It's insane.
And then some idiot goes crying online how her kid was affected in the riots.
Wait, fuck. Breaking. Democrats are now demanding charges be brought against LAPD officers for using tear gas on crowd that includes a baby, despite the crowd actively assaulting ICE agents. How about charges for the mother? Yeah, I'm done. That shit just got me mad. That shit just got me mad as fuck, bro. That shit just got me mad as shit. Bro, I'm gonna crash so bad, bro. I'm gonna crash so incredibly fucking bad. The protest, I'm assumedly, again, they were supposed to start off peaceful, only from what I can assume, right? But what they devolved into is guaranteed what riots are. And why the fuck is your child at a riot? What the fuck are we doing? Oh my god. Yo, holy fuck. If you want to go protest, fine. Why the fuck are you bringing your children to a protest? Especially your damn near infant children or toddler-sized children or toddler-age children. Why the fuck are we doing this? What the? Yo, what happened to common sense, my nigga? I don't know. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it. Holy shit. Like,
and some idiot goes crying online how her kid was affected in the riots. Out of all the people I want arrested, I think the so-called mother deserves it the most.
I agree. I'm sorry, I agree. Yeah, why the fuck would you put your child in danger? Are you a fucking dumbass? I say it all the time. Children brought into this world are miracles. They need to be raised with obviously TLC, tender love and care, so they can turn out to be great, upstanding, good, uplifting people. I already said uplifting twice. I don't give a shit. Like, so they turn out obviously fine and all good and swell. Why the hell would you put your child in direct danger? What the fuck is wrong with some of you niggas? I'm sorry, bro. Like, this is bullshit.
As you should know better than to bring your kid to this very volatile situation.
Exactly.
Unless,
which again, like which I stated earlier, obviously there's a difference. Like if this John starts off peaceful, it's supposed to be cool, and then devolved into this, that's a different story. But even still within that, as soon as you see this, as soon as you see a motherfucker start trying to throw a fucking brick at a nigga or a fucking fire starter, it's time to nope the fuck out of there. But even still to that, I wouldn't bring my child to this shit in the first place. But that's just me though. And I don't have kids. Like, we should know. Trilly can't even get a girly pop. Chopped. You already know. But anyway, nah. I like, yo, I don't feel sympathy for her. I feel sympathy for her child, which everyone collectively in that situation should have felt sympathy for by not bringing the child and not potentially putting the child in danger. What the fuck are we doing?
at best, you were using them as a prop for your protest. And at worst, you were using them as a shield from repercussions. Or at the very worst, you knew this would happen and are just looking for a taxpayer-funded lawsuit.
Dude, people really bring their kids into this, man. How
that shit, it's blowing my fucking mind. You don't even understand.
How disgusting can you actually be?
Can't.
Like, using your kids to advance some sort of political point has got to be the most disgusting thing you can do. Like,
Holy
if you're an adult,
shit.
whatever, be as stupid as you want, but don't harm.
Holy shit! That's what I'm saying. I don't give a fuck. You get past 18. Yo, you get past 18, you can do a lot of shit. You can start a fucking OF and be a jazz. Denims, Yoko, y'all fucking familiar. Yo, you can, obviously, well, you can get a license at 16. You can get to all these shits or whatever. Like, yo, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You're considered an adult in most places in the world and or most states in the John. Obviously not, what the fuck am I talking about? I'm a dumbass. In all states, 18, you're considered an adult. And in other places in the world, same thing too. So I don't give a fuck what you do. Yo, putting your children at danger or putting underage minors and kids at danger, holy shit. You gotta be at a different level of fucking one. I don't even know. What the fuck do you call not having someone's best interest at heart? Being a dumbass? Because that's what I would call it. But anyway, yeah. To put your kids in a situation? What? No, I can't, bro.
Your kids, man. It just sucks.
What you saw in Los Angeles yesterday wasn't rioting and destruction, so stop trusting your eyes and just listen to the experts.
Nah, I'm gonna trust my eyes.
As CNN shows you vehicles burning.
Peaceful protests, people.
This is in no way peaceful.
That are there.
Or at the very least, it didn't end peaceful. It may have started peaceful, did not end peaceful.
Protest.
MSNBC watches them skirmish with the feds.
These are peaceful people that want to get their message across.
Some of them, I'm sure, as we disclose, some of them, like, obviously, there's a distinction. Like I said, like, once more, because TrillTalksEverything. Some heads wanted to go there and peacefully protest. I am sure of that. I am not going to demonize everyone there. Like, bro, that is just wrong. Like, I'm sure some heads wanted to go there, peacefully protest, really just get they word out, like, more Pegasus was saying, like, just really get they jawing off. But for the heads that were doing the things, bonfire cars, fireworks into the squad cars, you know what I'm saying, throwing bricks, yeah, that is definitively stamped in not peaceful. So brother, here, I'm not gonna lie, it's time for you to make that distinction. It's time for you to make the distinction, because if you're saying everyone at this was peaceful, that is untrue, brother. Stamped.
They brought signs, they're out with families in some places.
And even controlled opposition, Fox News says,
there were no problems. At one
That's a blatant fucking lie. That's just a blatant fucking lie, but okay.
point, somebody did throw a Molotov cocktail.
As the mostly
Yeah, niggas threw bricks too.
peaceful people that caused no problems other than throwing a Molotov, with her LAPD releasing a statement saying, the demonstrations across Los Angeles remain peaceful.
Cap.
Remain peaceful, mostly peaceful, actually.
Cap.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se. Dude, it's so pathetic. They're like trying their best to hide the footage and show the most non-violent parts. But even that is just a Herculean task, because just so much of it is
like already. See, this is why, like, not alternative media platforms, but like social medias and not like obviously mainstream news Jones is the takeover, bruh. Because on that, John, you're allowed to be anonymous, get your shit off, whatever, bro. They can't fucking go around this shit, chill, and try to put out a certain narrative or whatever to flip the scripts, like flip the stories in that way. That shit not gonna work. Now, same thing to that. Your opinions, you're free to have them. Like I said, if you watch MSNBC or whatever news, mainstream news platform, and you want to get all your information from there and think it's 100% true, that's on your regard. I ain't gonna lie. I would question it. I would question all things, but. As a regard, and again, that's the same thing for heads just using social media, whatever. You just want to go on socials and all that type of jazz, bleed everything on there. Thinking to that. All I'ma say is, in my personal opinion, MSNBC, this specific news platform, this brother right here labeling this shit as peaceful and all that whole time, bullshittery cap.
It's openly violent, right? It's just hilarious watching them squirm as their like complete narrative falls apart.
The rioters at best set buildings on fire, then broke apart their own sidewalks to make concrete projectiles, and as Fox News pointed out, they made improvised incendiary devices that masked men in hoods threw at the local coppers. These idiots actually...
Hasan, you fucking moron. This was the retaliation that you're trying to downplay? Holy shit. You're truly a fucking scumbag.
See themselves as revolutionary freedom fighters, but they're really just live-action role-playing.
Yeah, these are not revolutionaries. They're absolute fucking waste of space humans, useless to society.
Oh yeah, and by the way, I forgot to ask you once more. How does making Molotov cocktails and chucking them at the cops help the cause? Alright, so anyway, moving on.
Obviously unemployed if they have time to do this shit. Like, can you imagine what kind of person actually has time to go out there and just set cars on fire and stay in these riots all day?
You're either, actually, I'm just answering my question off the rip. I was gonna say, you're either bored as shit or dumb as shit, but you're definitely both. And I know for sure that you're unemployed as shit. Like, oh, press the wrong button. You already know. Of course, dumbass. Anyway, unemployed as shit. I killed the joke. My bad.
And like clockwork, the looting has begun.
Dumbass, that's why you almost fell. Stop stealing shit, loser.
As this small business owner's store has been destroyed.
Yeah, this is about immigration, guys. Let me just rob this.
Wait. Yo, Hasan. Oh, now you're addressing this one. Oh, no, you're absolutely addressing this one. Yo, this is your retaliation? Oh, boy.
Store, bro. No. America's a psyop, bro. This can't be real. We used to have to watch, like, Game of Thrones for entertainment. Now we can just watch a live feed of California. That's how much of a clown show it is. Anyways, Asmongold also reacted to the mayor responding to the situation, just downplaying everything.
Well, I just have to say that if you dial back time and go to Friday, if immigration raids had not happened here, we would not have the disorder that went on last night. I will tell you.
What a great concept. We're not going to...
Yeah, if they don't come through, this is not going to happen because they didn't come through, but they're coming through for a reason, like we discussed earlier. Illegal immigrants. Sucks families getting broken apart. Laws are laws. Unfortunate. They're doing their job. What are we...
A riot if you just don't enforce the law. Yeah, we're going to riot and destroy things if you make us follow the law.
Yeah, great deal. Basically, you have to let them commit crimes, you know?
That's what I was saying with the whole Governor Jones. Like, are you just gonna, you're just gonna not do anything? So you're just gonna let heads commit these crimes, still keep doing these Jones? Okay, I guess.
Commit their crimes in peace. Peaceful protest, by the way. Why are you arresting me? I'm just your local Hasan fan. Hasan told me to do this.
Now again, Hasan did not directly tell these motherfuckers that they need to be doing this shit. But he did say that he thinks half of these motherfuckers are his fans, which again is dumb, because I don't know why you would want to identify that, but dumbass.
I watch a stream every day. No, I don't have maggots in my brain. Why do you ask?
There was a protest that got a little unruly.
I'll say it was a lot of unruly.
Night, it was
a little unruly late at night. Bro, they were lighting cars on fire.
Yep, throwing bricks. Yep, shooting fireworks at the squad cars. Yep, all that shit.
This shit was a PvP server.
Directly.
What are you talking about?
Yo, y'all ever play Tom Clancy's The Division 2? I ain't gonna lie, y'all know the blackout area? That's what this shit was looking like. Not even trying to joke about this jump for real, even though I'm making a joke. So, actually, I am. It's still, obviously, I still feel bad for the innocent people that are getting hurt within this. But, yeah, no, that's what this shit was looking like. That's what this shit was looking like, stamped. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. It was looking like the blackout zone out of Division 2, bro. What the fuck were we doing, bro? I keep saying, I don't know how doing all this shit helps the cause. I do not know.
Mostly peaceful, actually. As a wise man once said, these rioters were genuine in their actions.
Oh boy, damn! I didn't even get to get this one off. Fuck. Well, whatever. I'll get it off the next time.
But a little bit brain broken.
You know, and speaking of now, there are also, about 500 active duty U.S. Marines over at Camp Pendleton, not too far away, awaiting possible orders to mobilize. Governor Newsom has said.
For what? What do you mean for what? To keep these people from...
Wait, I wasn't even paying attention. I'm gonna keep the whole stack. Like, I'm just thinking of so much shit in my head right now. I'm like, holy fuck, this just getting me aggravated.
Speaking of now, there are also, about 500 active duty U.S. Marines over at Camp Pendleton, not too far away, awaiting possible orders to mobilize. Governor Newsom has said.
For what? What do you mean for what? To keep these people from burning down your city.
I would imagine, right? Like, like Governor Newsom was saying, yeah, this was a manufactured crisis, right? Like, yo, he wanted to handle himself, which was doing, I guess, nothing, because without the National Guard, as far as I'm concerned, seeing this, John, I guess we were still rioting. Like, man.
You need to understand that the goal of these protests is to terrorize people and to make them afraid of speaking out and pushing back against it. This entire premise that this is about free speech, it's absolutely not. And if it were up to them, you wouldn't be able to say anything. Don't fall for this.
If it was about, like, oh my God. I'm saying, if it's supposed to be about free speech and not letting heads be shelved, by heads doing this, like, you're trying to push back. Oh my God. Hold on. Let me really clarify on this shit, because, you know, the cancellation is coming. But off of, like, what Asmongold is saying, it's like, yo, bro, this can't just be a freedom of speech thing. Because if you're going to go about freedom of speech, one, you can go about it. You can just go about it in a directly more peaceful way. Fighting back or whatever. Like, doing all this shit to the ICE agents or the National Guard, like, that's just, how? Again, like I've been saying the whole time, how does that benefit you? How is doing what they're doing, shelving their freedom of speech? You can have it. You can have it. Heads just don't want you to get it violent, because if you're getting violent doing this, John, it only perpetuates the narrative that the way to solve fucking problems and shit is not with diplomacy. It would be with violence, which is not fucking peaceful. Oh boy.
Bullshit.
Yep, that is spot on. Basically, the reason for all of this is to intimidate and silence people. This is the classic Hasan 101 playbook. Harass and
not getting silenced, so I will at least have one nigga left, because I'll be damned if this nigga gonna scare me to not say shit. The fuck? Look at his dumbass.
bully people until they are silent, and your opinion is the only opinion. But unfortunately, that's obviously not gonna...
I just thought about that too, and I'll be super fucking damned if a Hasan Glazer about to get me to shut the fuck up. What the fuck? I'm like, yo, boy, don't you got a fucking pole to polish?
Gonna work this time around. You aren't in the majority. You're gonna get cooked. Luckily, people have come to their senses. Well, you know, most people, not the psychos in LA or the Hasan fans, obviously.
Yeah, the Hasan Glazers, again, lost causes as well.
I want to share the CBS poll. It shows 54% of Americans approve of the Trump administration's program to deport illegal immigrants. A minority, 46% disapprove.
It's got to be bad if you're getting cooked by CNN over this. Even CNN is like, yeah, well, what about the fact that most people agree with this? Police officers are in gear that makes a brick not a deadly weapon anymore. Okay.
What? There's no fucking way. Oh my God. Okay, so just because the nigga has armor on, that gives us free reign to throw a brick at his head. Yep, because that's the fucking logic we're using. Holy fuck. What type of logic is this? Are you a fucking dumbass? Police officers are in gear that makes a brick not a... Oh, fuck, I'm blocking it for that. Hold on. Police officers are in gear that makes a brick not a deadly weapon anymore. What the fuck? I can't see what it says after. And then he's saying, pull me up, dude. My nigga, you must have wanted clout so fucking bad. I'm not even trying to be that nigga, bro. I'm sorry, but what you said was so goddamn stupid. And you wanted to debate Asmongold on this shit? I'm not saying that, obviously, Asmongold is this fucking debate god or none of this shit, nigga. Because niggas gonna say I'm glazing anyway. Wherever the fuck. But, bro, this is not even a point to fucking argue. This is dumb. Obviously, a brick would still be a deadly weapon. Just because a nigga got armor on, that doesn't mean if you chuck it at his forehead, he won't fucking die. What the fuck is this nigga talking about? Holy shit. Oh, god damn, my camera died. Fuck, bro, I don't even give a shit anymore, bro. I can't believe the levels of fucking intelligence niggas are working with, bro. Holy shit. Like, I can't even believe this shit, bro. Are we editing that shit out? You know I'm fucking not. Like, yo, come on. Like, I can't believe this is niggas' intelligence, bro. What the fuck are we doing?
Okay. They're also probably wearing bulletproof vests. Does that mean that you can shoot them with a gun?
Bruh, exactly! Hey, yo, bro, your man's bulletproof? Your man's bulletproof, though? Like, what the fuck? Niggas gotta start using their brains! Oh my god, bro, what the fuck? Like, bro, it costs literally no money to start clicking your 2 brain cells, your 2 fucking neurons and synapses to get them shits firing. It's completely free. I don't understand. You niggas don't use it like you are getting taxed out the ass for this shit. Oh my god, bro.
That's right, he's wearing a helmet, guys. That makes it okay for me to throw a fucking grenade at him. Genius. This guy studied at the Hasan School of Logic. Now click this video or Hamas Piker is elected president.
Yeah, absolutely fucking not. He shouldn't run shit. He's already running an orbit and those dumbasses are going to shit actively.
Alright, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
You already know though. Shut up, my glorious slop king. More Pegasus. That was Hasan is completely fucked now. If you guys want to watch the OG video, down in the description, first link. You already know. Should have leveled more Pegasus. And my final opinions and conjecture, I gave it throughout the whole damn vid. Shit, an hour 15, so I'm keeping it short once more. Hasan, you're a fucking moron. I'm done. Nigga, you deserve all the criticism coming to you, especially the genuine criticism, because it's pointing out the dumb shit you have said and did, and you continue to fucking do, you moron. So, sweep aside, I know we'll be talking about the stupid shit you did tomorrow. So, that's tough. Anyway, as far as the riots, I'll stamp it in once more. Holy shit, because again, this shit is crazy. If you are one of the heads at the protest that was trying to keep it peace and keep it peaceful, you're good. Because that's all protests are supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Keep things amicable, cordial, keep it diplomatic, because then that's the John you could take the most serious. The scenarios and all that can be handled, obviously, in the easiest and most peaceful regard. To you niggas, to you fucking niggas that were setting the goddamn cars on fire like a bonfire. We'll go down again. Trying to throw bricks at the fucking National Guard and ICE agents and shit. That were fucking shooting the fireworks or whatever at the squad cars, bro. Doing all this shit, you niggas are cooked. And I'm gonna ask you one more fucking time. How does doing that shit, how does doing it convince you that you're gonna convince me to support your cause? Cause from seeing from this vid, seeing y'all do some of these actions, you're not convincing shit. Once more, I'll say too, it obviously sucks that within how the laws are working and with obviously the whole situation with illegal immigrants, it sucks that people potentially are going to have their family separated. That is something I can acknowledge and really resonate with, because obviously I do not want to lose none of my fam, and I'm sure everybody watching does not want to lose any of theirs. Or have, you know what I'm saying, your family be separated. But within the situation going on, I'll say it again, the best process to go through would be the legal process, because it causes the less problems. Now, you'll have problems on the back end to that because of time and things like that. It obviously takes long as shit to get a fucking visa, but it is way better than doing these type of things and having it go to shit like this, turning into a huge fucking shitstorm. Stamped. And that is Trilly's opinion. For sure. But again, y'all, shout out more Pegasus, and I'll catch y'all on the flip, baby. Peace.
Thank you.